I have returned. I don't even know. Oh, now I know where I am. And I think I have just conceived a very good idea of what I'm going to do in terms of navigating this portion of the world. For one, I'm going to potentially. Man, I can actually see the village from all the way back there. I don't know if that's the same village. I need to build a bridge that spans across from this tower, although I might make another floor to achieve that so that I can get above these trees as well. So we got a lot to work with for material, and we got a lot to work with for spruce log. But we are going to just go up and work on that. Because I was just on my brother's realm in Minecraft, and I was basically doing a thing where I was still making these towers, although something I was doing differently was I was bridging them kind of across to make new towers. Yeah, I need to do one more. Else. The DRM for this game is kind of brutal. Yeah, that is a good view, I have to say. Went through most of our stack. We're going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We place a table of craft down. Make ladder. And then descend. Ah, damn. Get rid of that. I kind of treat these live streams a little bit like sermons. Sermons to no one but me. Is there? Yep, there is. And it is about to set the sun again. And we're going to use mine. I think we got to the lowest layer, if I recall. We gotta get more for food at some point. I'm wondering if we should just go to bed and then focus on doing that tomorrow in game. Yeah, because I'm thinking how I want to do this is with some stone and some gravel. So I'll mine out some like stone for the night. Is this am I pointing outwards towards the lake? Indeed I am. I will say it's a nice spot where I situated this tower. Wondering if I should just build a house there. Although I could never chill. I could never settle with anything. I could never settle with a house in game. I could never just not make these towers. Like this is like making a tower in Minecraft is like the closest thing I do to kind of like making a home. And even then it's like temporary. So what do we got? Should probably look into potentially quarries that have like other material that aren't just cobblestone. Although the general idea is to kind of dig outward. Where do I go from here? Because where we dug, it doesn't seem to be any... Oh, there we go. Till we find it. There is a slime around here. I see particles. Those just can't be smoke particles from the torches. There's gotta be like... There's a slime jumping around here somewhere. It's a good idea to make these quarries so you can kind of maximize your variety and where you can go. I could be doing something actually useful like mining underground for diamonds. But I'm more curious about getting like these types of blocks. There's a huge variety of them as well. It's kind of amazing. Time is now to place a crafting table. I need food, I need wood. That's what I need. I feel like I should just have crafting tables in my inventory, like multiple at a time like this. Just so I'm not like constantly like having to place them down and make stuff with them. Oh boy. It's always the best time to like fix your stuff as well. Do we live a sermon or are we the sermon of our own lives? There's that green particle again. Where is that coming from? Am I beginning to hear slimes? There it is again. And I found clay. That's actually good. Underground clay. You know what? We'll make chests here as well. And we will make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're just maxing. Yeah, we're just maxing this out in terms of what we're getting away with. In terms of stashing and hashing. I'm thinking it would have probably been better to like place it maybe in this area. We always have the opportunity to fix this. Honestly, we'll do it here. Even though it should be straightforward. I kind of want to like go crazy here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what is it? We got these items. God damn. Place this down. I'm not even gonna talk. Just watching silly videos on the internet. Silly videos in regards to socioeconomics. Socio-political economics. And the funny outrage economy that we're living through now. The outrage industrial complex, as we may as well call it. Exactly the type of world that I hope never lived through, but here we are. Really unfortunate. Nobody wants to talk to each other. They can't monetize each other. It's not a friendship if you can't make money from each other. Otherwise, are you really friends? That's not how friendship works here. Friendship exceeds finances. Friendship expands beyond money, above the quantity. Friendship exceeds above quantity. That's what Akira Toriyama taught us with Dragon Ball. Power levels mean nothing in the grand scheme of things. Never forget that. We have got to smelt some of this stuff. I wonder if you get more clay if you find more of these sections of this type of stone. Where does this point towards? That away. I like to give myself the illusion of like breaking these blocks completely, but by just kind of like doing these diagonal like checker patterns, and then it feels a little more satisfying when I'm at the latter half of just breaking these blocks. Speak of the devil, I found some iron. I will say, there's like no point strip mining when you're like at this level. You may as well just build these like giant, like wide tunnels at that point. What have I done, mister? The show SpongeBob taught me the value of crying myself to sleep every night. I'm still thinking about the first Black Dynamite episode where where Black Dynamite grows up with the Kermit character. Kermit that frog. I forgot his name. But they like make it a point that he was there when he didn't have like a father when his father left him. And that's like an actual like plot point in the show that he like in that particular episode that he like overcomes. And that whole episode was like jaw-dropping in how much I'm like, oh my god, this is like relevant now more than ever. Like if you thought the like pilot of like episode 1 of like Boondocks was good, the pilot of Black Dynamite, goddamn that slaps. It's just the idea of a like little Muppet character basically turning kids into just murderers. Giving them like weaponizing them, wearing ski masks, watching them on TV. I'm like, that sounds like Hassan. That sounds a lot like Hassan Piker. Like that one dude bro streamer that's like all the Reddit admins are like literally like protecting, like actively protecting. Actively shielding, have been caught shielding as well. Because there have been Hassan hate subreddits and they have been taken down. Now, I have no idea if those hate subreddits have been made like in the midst of like Ethan Klein. Like in regards to the controversies like he and him have been having with each other. That's kind of shocking that like they were kind of like co-hosts at one point, and now it's like one community is literally like going after like another's family. And the only thing I'm thinking of that is like, oh my god, imagine if this was like Game Grumps. Like for whatever reason. But I don't see like either Aaron or John as like the type of people to like do that. Arguably, like H3 had connections with John at one point. Arguably, he got popular from John, you could argue. Of which John got popular through Aaron Hansen. Of which more people are now learning about thanks to the June the King documentary that came out in regards to Game Grumps and Aaron and his context. Where he came from. Okay. I was going to put stuff here, but didn't quite work out. I thought it would work out. I'm just like mining diorite, I guess. I'm just trying to find like a good substitute that isn't just like Hobble Deep Slate for the time being as well. Sometimes mining is just this type of stuff. Like for like an in-game night. It's just stuff like this. Let me see. Probably daytime at this point. We'll right click the bed to kind of check. No, but I love it. Yep, it's daytime. Now, first direction I'm going to go is like where the door of this tower faces. I think I want to go up another layer. Oh my god. You know what's kind of like scary about like live streamer culture with like Twitch people especially? Like with those guys, that's kind of like the first time in history where like people are kind of like acknowledging that like they're acknowledging sunk cost fallacy and the fact that like live streamers have this sort of like parasocial effect. Even though like anyone you talk to online, that's always been the case. Like anyone you would talk to on the internet, they would have like they would be parasocial for one reason or another. And that always existed. It doesn't not exist, if anything. Like where doesn't it not exist is the real question. Especially with the outrage industrial complex. Especially with what's happening. I think about the fact that I made connect that for a good part of my time on the internet, when I was using Twitter, a lot of the community that like I associated with or that I was a part of were like people that would end up going on to do like voice acting or being a part of like those union, like super union types as well. Very contemplative if I wanna. Why did it? But like I cut all of those people out of my life just about and like deleted everything. I like deleted my social media pretty much. Last time I tried joining Twitter, I got suspended and now it wants me to put in like my credit card information to actually be verified to post. I think that's a recent thing like Elon started implementing literally to suppress bots, which is fair because to be fair they are a huge problem. I'm just at the point of that website where it's like I could like I'm specifically like terrified of a scenario where I do put in my like credentials into it and I still don't get my account back. And all I did was like make one reply tweet when I like made this new account. It was a reply tweet to a bunch of articles coming out in regards to what is it? Like just Steam out of the blue. A bunch of like news articles out of the blue pushing articles about Steam being like dangerous or white supremacist. And a lot of the white supremacy in question was the fact of people just posting Pepe the Frog, and it had nothing to do with slurs. Or slurs were like secondary to what they were, to what they deemed, relative to what they were looking for in question. I really don't know super enough about all the crazy stuff that's been happening to like make any final conclusions on stuff. Like a lot of like there's people talking about like the Jeff Younger case where that father basically married a woman, they had a child, the child is like a 2-year-old, the and it's this whole thing saying that the child is like trans, and there's like this huge thing, and there's this huge controversy about it. For many reasons. For one, the woman in question is a pharmacist. Was it? Yeah, I think it was some like very like big red flag of like a warning sign of like, oh, this woman's crazy. This woman's like it's essentially like there's no way in hell that this child is literally like saying this out of their own volition or his own volition, mind you. And it's like probably just a thing of like the wife wearing it around to like to basically just win inclusivity points. To the new industrial complex, to the anti-formality industrial complex, where rules have to constantly change every 6 or so months. Values have to be changed every 6 or so months. Definitions have to be switched around every 6 or so months. Nobody's allowed to adapt. Nobody's allowed to truly adapt. That's the frustrating thing about these types of stories. Whatever their definition is, the definition they're going to like push and throw around. And the rules can just change. But what I wanted to bring up about that story is that like I've heard about that story like it's being brought up like now, but are you fucking kidding me? And this is why you go to bed. I was saying that like I was familiar with that story like two. I'm going to bed, and then I'm just gonna. I was gonna say like a bunch of people, like I've heard of that story before about the father who is now being arrested for it, and it's this whole thing. Um, and it's now getting outraged. A bunch of people are now getting outraged, but I was familiar with it because who was it? The Almighty Loli, the channel, basically just made a video explaining why it's just an entire like the entire thing's like a nightmare scenario. But yeah, there's also that thing where there's a strong possibility where it's just someone just taking advantage of a child. Although there's a lot of that in the public school system, of which people are now like starting. They're starting to turn on it, that's for sure. But it's still going to be a big challenge. It's going to be a pretty big challenge. I guarantee you. It's no funny. I just wanted some food. You know what? I want to travel backwards. Maybe this way. Just a bit. Hello, dog. I never heard that noise come out of a Minecraft dog in my life. It's just a basic bark, if anything. I'm sure that's like not the only sound as well. You know, it's actually like one of the like easiest ways you could get to level 30, like simplistically without even really thinking about it, is just having like a big farm of animals and constantly like breeding them. Yeah, I'm going to see how far I can really stretch this across. We're just going to chop our way up. And when I think about it, I think I just need like food and like an iron pickaxe to kind of like traverse the world. There's really like two lakes that border in between this area. But should we get some berries? It's an interesting cow. I have not seen a normal looking cow anywhere. I collected some dead leaves. Leaf litter. Perfect for compost. Did they just like update the game pretty recently in regards to the movie coming out? They look like chocolate. Almost. Cocoa beans. One of these days I'm gonna clavios. Close. Sneezeth. I sneezeth. There's pumpkins over there. Okay, we're gonna shear this sheeper. We're gonna fucking. Oh man. So many colorful variety shit. I have cooked pork chop. But I have more than 2. You know what anytime I see 2 chicken, I take a initiative. I take initiative. And you do what I tell you. Yeah, it's probably wiser to just like, if you see 2 chicken, just like put them together and get them to breed. We have not housed these guys yet. We're gonna figure that out. We gotta make a farm. That's what we're gonna focus on. We gotta make like a real like sustainable form of food. We're just gonna swipe them. We got all these guys to crop, to harvest. And we got all these guys that we can throw around. No, I hate mine. I want to farm. I don't want to mine in the cold. I don't want to mine on the ground. I want to become agricultura farmator. I want to become farmator. I become farmator, harvestor, harvestator. What if we just started calling farmers harvestators instead? I bet there's certain countries in the world where they're known as harvestators. Like certain like Latin, like Proto-Indo-European like speaking countries. That's gotta be a thing. That's just gotta be a thing. Harvestators. Harvesters. I gotta actually farm them though. So that's my big tower. We gotta make this bigger. I think that should be another focus, make the tower even bigger. Speaking of which, we gotta collect this. Vino. In vino veritas. Love that churches just have these like sitting at their thing, man. Is this what I'm working on, or no? This is what I made this pretty big, I have to say. We could make it even bigger. I don't know if we made another portal here ever. Oh my god, what the hell? I'm going to... You know, this would be perfect for, like, collecting water. Like, just perfect for that. We got all of these. All of these. I knew it's a genre. It's my favorite genre. Oh. Don't ask who I'm talking to at the moment. She's not in the room right now. I'm like, shit. I tried digging down here and then it didn't work out. But there's still an opportunity. Like, what's going on here? Oh, really? I think I just built like an underground tunnel to, what was it? Like this way? Nah. Yeah, this one kind of fell short because it's kind of blocked off by water. So it's not going to like perfectly go down, sadly. I have so many sheep. Got like no beds. This is what I did. I made this. That's what happened. Okay. Now we're calling things a little better. We're going to bed. We're checking point. And then we're gonna move that alchemy thing down here. This is only really useful to like ascend upwards. It's the next one. Yeah, I'll see if I could adapt something similar. Oi, oi, oi. I've been kind of avoiding caffeine way more frequently. I don't know what it is. I think it's I've just had the propensity to just chase it down with water more frequently as well.
I like caffeine and I like chasing it down with water. I'm a fucking retard. Cause I'm a filthy arsler.
Went this way? Oh, it kind of like points towards where I'm trying to go. Just put it here for now. Because all the blocking is like this chest. Put it here. Put it like up here. Damn. Do I actually need like... Do I actually need like something from the nether for this to like work properly? Like blaze rod, powder, and everything? I don't think I could get that in the overworld, could I? Man, navigating the nether is going to be a nightmare. I've not done it in forever. Yeah, we just descending. Actually, before we do that, we came back here for a reason. We wanted to start farming. And we got the materials to start farming. We got plenty of materials to begin that process. So much to work with in terms of like deep slate. So much potential.
Black rocking this bitch up.
I have no idea if you can make a door. And what? You're just not that type of person. I don't know what to say. You're not threatening as you say you are. Okay, let's figure this out. What we're gonna do is we'll start here. And we'll make it so that
Now you can own some sheep, house owner.
I fucking own you. Okay, what are we doing? We just oh man. We'll do the other one next. The idea in question is this could be where we keep cows, but let's make this bigger. We make it bigger. Oh man, I might have made a terrible mistake. I don't like it. I don't flippin' like it.
We gotta blame someone for our crimes. What you doing, say?
This pussy. Go. One day I will successfully set up the PNG tuber thingy.
Thingamajig.
I'm so adapted to just going inside these towers. Do I have chests? No, I should make chests for this tower since I have one. And then I go all the way down here to shove things in chests.
To prove I'm not one of the bad ones. I'm not the bad one.
What am I doing?
This is outrageous, honey. Honey bumpkins. Listen, guy.
Like losing sight of my own goal. What did we do?
Right flipping here, yo.
Okay, let's go back up. We got a lot to Need a mission.
Get in there. All four of you. Is this your life now? Everyone outside of it, you shall be hunted to extinction. Bless yourself. You clip it full.
Where's this cow?
Come on, cow. Come on, you flippin' cow. I'm gonna call you a cow.
I'll focus on that one later. Let's just focus on this guy.
This is the Rose Corner Village.
Okay, get in here, you silly. I just saw a cow over there. Where'd you go? There is something.
There is something. There's something to be made. There's something to be made, mister.
I feel like we should make a tower where it's just easy to navigate.
Get the hell in here.
I should make like a wheat farm that's like effective if I haven't. Like I notice I don't got no wheat farm, but I do, but I don't. I can make a wheat farm over there if I wanted to, realistically. Honestly, I got a lot of resources to like. Maybe I should mine more of that like secondary stone, just to double check on the fact that like clay indeed just spawns down there. I don't know if it's like a biome thing, particularly. We're going to shave this one dry and harvest. We're not even gonna fish. Thinking I should pick up some poppies. Hey, fight me. Get over here, silly. Fight me, you shit.
No! 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 No!
You still want to fight me? You want to fight me? You want to tell me? It's gonna be this bullshit. When I'm now in here, trying to hide from you. You wanna fucking chase me? You want to chase me? Chase me, motherfucker. Chase me, you motherfucker. Stop playing fucking dumb with me and get over here. And now he disappeared. No, he's still there. And I think he disappeared for real this time. God damn it. My one opportunity to... I had an Enderman I could have gotten, and he just decided no. Maybe next time, silly. I like that nighttime is actually dangerous in Minecraft, and it's become more dangerous with every update. Okay, fight me. How do I do this? Yeah, usually he would just teleport across to get me. I wonder if it has something to do with the light. The fact that I have light over here on this end and the Enderman doesn't. I wonder if he has to literally like do it within darkness. And because there's so much light on the other side of this ocean, he can't actually like do anything to respawn.
But hey, that's just a theory. A conspiracy theory. Wow.
I'm also thinking about the fact that Mr. Epsilon tried to quit YouTube, and then when he tried quitting YouTube, he made like a big public video about it. His next video is that Onision is suing him. And then he never stopped making videos. It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? They're working together!
Onision's got Mr. Epsilon under his sleeve.
Somebody was just talking about the fact how, like, Onision was, like, one, like, bad arrow away from just becoming, like, super into, like, whatever is woke. Whatever woke means. Okay, one of these is gonna grow up like so, and then you're gonna make more. I'm thinking. Should make a bed like up in the tower. I should find some sand. I should actually like shovel some of the sand. If I haven't shoveled any sand. Let's go to bed in the game, in the world. Because I'm feeling it. I just want to make glass. So I can like put them in my towers. So I can put a bed up there. With no issues. No safety hazards. We'll make it classic red. Like so.
Classical.
Classical. Did I put an agricultural chest full of fruits? Yeah, honestly, edibles should have their own chest away from just non-edibles.
Non-consumables.
Okay, let's see what we're dealing with. By the time you get to like this third chest, you gotta start shoving things. Yeah, I have no idea if you can find more clay mining these blocks. If you do it more frequently. Either way, I'm going to make more room for the potential of more chests being implemented. Do I have enough for wood? I'm a little in an... I've got some wood. It's just a little awkward. We're going to focus on... What is it? I'm still trying to figure things out with this, like, honest to God. I kind of changed up my format since, but we're just not gonna care what happens because old building, new rules, who cares? I'm gonna make this really tall. Maybe. How tall I will make it? Taller than these mountains? Taller than these trees? Taller than even that? No, 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 da do 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 ah. I can exploit people to my advantage. I was politically active around like January of like 10 years ago. Does that even matter? People just judge politics by like the year. What do you mean they're doing it by the date? Why don't you shut your fucking mouth? Because I asked you to fucking speak exactly. Okay. We're just gonna put
a crafting table.
low snuff nuff. I don't know what that is. Not even.
The classic quote from the classic guy.
Maybe I could go even higher. No idea. I'm like thinking, should I just do it across here? Like, how much higher should I go? This is like exactly almost across from one another, but not quite. I have no idea what I want to collect either. We'll start off with the deep slate. Just because we want to give this world a fair chance, fair shot at life. What does it mean to be an adult?
Playing games.
I want to work. Oh no, the economy. Guess I'll play more games.
No, you don't want to work. You actually don't want to work. You really don't want to work.
The media spams at me forever. You don't actually want to work. Working is like, that's like something you don't want to do. What the fuck do you mean I don't want to work? Are you just shoving that into my face? Because I want to get down like a pattern. This would actually be the best opportunity to kind of like do this. Start layering them to keep it from being super narrow. I do not like where my thumb is barely positioned over the spacebar, where it takes one jump for me to fall to my demise, if not the water. Has there ever been like a video game that's ever been made that ever counted like water damage from like hitting water? I don't like it. We're doing this. We're committing. We committing. We was committing and shit. The outright dog whistle of commitment. No, but you are the fed up. That's not an ally, that's an op. God fucking damn it, you can't have anything. Why are there zombie pigmen? Why are there zombie pigmen inside of fences? What happened? How did that happen? I was so distracted that I forgot to place ladders or notice the fact that were those the pigs that were in there earlier and they got zapped by lightning and that's what happened? I think that's actually just what happened. How do I recover? I don't know if I could ever recover. Let's eat this beetroot soup. Make sure we're on the right track. These potatoes? Yes, they're potatoes. They are fully grown for the most part. And I'm going to bake them. People wheat. The existence of potatoes in Minecraft implicates the existence of a Minecraft Aztec Empire. Minecraft jaguars, Minecraft Amazon rainforest, Minecraft most biodiverse biome in the world that isn't just a jungle. Amazon. Oh, just half a heart? You make a fool of me. Yeah, it's 6. Okay, at least there's some sort of cost to it. Should we get more wood, or should we start making chests designated for, like, wood, stone, what have you? I'm trying to figure out how I would want to make that, like, work out as well. Where would I want to situate it? Where would I want this to go? We need to put these chickens away as well. Those are another priority. Will be another priority. Do you? I speak of nothing but my own sin.
But my own sins.
Chickens. There's chicken. Get out of there, chicken. Yeah, whatever. Make a roof. You need to get out of there. No, that is not where I'm going to be breeding chickens. That's just out of the question.
What the hell, motherfucker? Sistemático. Sistemático. We are going to descend back into our hospital. Keep forgetting I kind of set it up very hilariously. Food goes here. Foodstuffs go in here. Anything edible we'll just put in here. And what else? I don't know. What else? We put in potato. Not real advanced. Thinking I should spend the rest of today just chopping trees down. So grab I wonder if the closer you are to another portal, the more likely pigs will turn to zombie pigmen. Like what happened, like what I just witnessed. Ora. What could you insist upon? Tochi, oyo. Yeah, I should probably. I want to feed the animals first. And then I want to go on my way. What do we got? 4 muttons. Alright. It's all good. Feed them now and then return to them when the time comes. One. It's not supposed to be silly. Told myself I was gonna chop trees down. I chose to like do this stuff. To do farming sim shit. I don't even have like what I want to like do this properly as well. For the chickens specifically. Because I could have kept them in the well and I didn't. Yep, give him till he grows old. Nah. Yeah, chickens are some of the easiest mobs that you can like breed.
So it's just a lot of collecting seeds, essentially. Breaking them seeds and doing your own thing, per se. Here. Let's lead them, at the very least. As you can see, I'm just constantly still collecting seeds as much as I can. Now, if I collect 12 seeds, what I could then do... There's another one. This isn't the one I just fed, was it? There's no way. Booyah! Lift the ground from under, so we can get this. We need 20 for 2 of them. We want them to copulate and reproduce. What I should probably focus on instead is, because I have these cobbled deep slate walls. Shit. One, two, three, 4, 7. Gotta try. Come on, get in there. It's your fucking dude. You can be free in here. Come on, you can be free in here. I'm adding a fucking door. You'll find true freedom in here. Get the fuck in here right now, every one of you. You'll find freedom in here. You'll find liberty in here. You'll find. Get the fuck in here. Get the fuck in. Oh god, they reproduce very quickly. Yeah, fuck it. Get in the cage. Get in the fucking cage right now. Booyah, we got our 3 main starters. Perfect. Okay. Since we kind of like... Let's see how far we could get. And then we have like the mine right over there we could just kind of go inside of. And now I can just swipe off these cows. No consequence or fear of my ever going hungry. You're not gonna wait. You're not gonna wait. Come back here. Get the fuck over here. I'm gonna swipe you. I'm gonna swipe you. I'm gonna whack you. I'm gonna whack you, sweetie. Sweetie, I'm gonna whack you. Turn to Squidbillies. Turn to Grandma from Squidbillies. Sonny, the beaners. You better get them off my fucking property and outside my border. Granny, that might be too far. I don't think you can use that phrase. Do you think they care? They voted for the man who would make them say, who enabled them to say it. I don't know if that's the concern, Granny. I'm just very... If you could kindly... I can never finish a sentence. It's actually perfect because I could just go in one day.
I don't like this. There's too much to deal with.
I wonder if I should just go on top of the tree and do it from there. Seems like one of those situations. I don't know about you. Sometimes I see a tree like this and it's like, yeah, this looks like a type of scenario where I'd have to like go atop to get the gravel for it's kind of like the secondary phase of like deforestation in Minecraft, where you deforest your whole forest, but not all of like the logs that would keep all of the like foliage from like completely disappearing. Still being held intact by some wood. Don't even know what goes down here. If we have... I have no idea. I have no idea.
I don't know what to do with these vases.
Just want to light this whole area up. Take one more run around to collect other... 1, 2, 3. We got food. Yeah, we'll collect some birch. Some birch wood. Yeah, since saps are like the one thing you would get out of this, let's collect that as well. Will I ever know how to do proper commentary? Find out next time on Total Drama Forum. Huh? We're not doing this bullshit, really, motherfucker? Ayo.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. What do I want to collect next?
I got a good amount for that particular trip. I have too much to organize. That's stone stuff, wood stuff. Should we, thinking we make a designated chest for wood stuff. Like, generally speaking. If we went in here and just kind of swap stuff out and started like migrating a little, might fix some stuff. It might fix a few issues that we've been having. Like, yeah, we got a lot for baked potatoes. How do you make name tags? Is that just a dungeon drop, technically? A dungeon drop? I said dungeon for a sec. My apologies, my mistake.
There's no bueno, no bueno, no bueno. I don't like it.
Is that just water? Yeah, it's just water. I don't know what else I'd want to use for, like, stone. How deep did we dig? I'd like to grab food. Every time I try to make the effort to descend, this keeps happening. Let's grab baked potato. And I want to take some of our raw stuff and smelt it into good stuff. And by raw stuff, I mean our food. Yo yo. Bop 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 blah blah. Let's do this. Dissension. Oh, this is bringing me back.
This be bringing me back.
I gotta make torches.
I just gotta make torches. I don't know what to say, honey.
Yeah, this is where I'm going. And I already found lava amazingly. Amazingly found lava. Lil Wayne dedication. Lil Wayne dedication. Is that an album I could put on? These multiple albums called dedication. Yeah, why not?
Shit. Guessed accurately. It's me, ladies and gents. Weezy F baby. Please say the baby. Beat to that.
Okay.
Gangsta grills.
I hope that doesn't overpower the audio.
I won't lose me, y'all. No. This is a dedication. Rest in peace. So now I'm burying the burner in the bomber. I carry the concerns of my mama. I'm married to the money and the power.
You probably won't hear it. You'll probably hear more of it than the actual game.
Yeah, I know that water get cold, but I dive in it bare and swim through it alive in the where I've been through it. You probably never been to it, so now I dip through it, and they respect me.
One of
like
these
a
days I'll
whisper.
get actual thumbnails.
I gets to it like just do it. I miss doing it.
I had to buy the thumbnails, you know that? I had to use my hand and then like spend money on myself. I spent $50 on myself and then I made $50. So I made like $0 in profit. That kind of fucking blows.
I put potatoes on the heater, no labor later. Now have me make mashed potatoes. French fry niggas, I benched and fire niggas. Bye niggas, wet 'em up like
We're going
rivers.
to
I
make
flow by niggas. I'm dripping dry fly. Now squint your eyes, bitches. I Dempsey
Pop,
time
pop, pop,
bitches.
pop, pop,
Up
pop,
out of the Bentleys. I'm old school like a loose Winston. Like since when they made bulletproof skin. I put it to your chin and grin and sin. And then I sin again. Then I'm gone in the wind. And I'm dumping my Scarlett O'Hara in the canal. Cause I'm not getting stopped with cop paraphernalia. Now I'm preparing the L. Not preparing to fail. Cause my flow is for real like the Sahara in hell. Comparisons is
one of these days I will play an actual like emulated experience. I've been neglecting on that. Sadly.
The narrative of the New Orleans heritage. You can go get your evidence. I tell you when I was prescribing medicine. You was getting your lesson in. I was getting my adolescent in. Lesser than God only. Better than my last.
What do we got?
Dwelling on my past, I get high, so I light it up and smoke. Keep that Mary Poppins popping like a toaster. I'm supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Can't forget that purple potion. Oh shit, you whole niggas is ass. That's
I definitely.
so shit. I blow bigger and
I think the more I've played this game, I might have gone over this many times, but the more claustrophobic I get, the more claustromesiac that I get, quote unquote, in which that the ceilings get higher, the amount that I dig them.
I
It used to be so much simpler for me. I didn't ask for as much as I did in terms of playing Minecraft. Now I feel like I just like I'm always like giving myself too much credit.
We call this a dedication because we dedicating this to everybody around the world, man. Everybody who can relate around the world. Especially, this is a dedication to the fallen soldiers. And speaking of the fallen soldiers, we must say that this is a dedication to my homeboy, Soldier Slim. You know what I mean? This whole function,
I gotta
this whole
download
thing
all
is
these
dedicated
albums.
to every nigga that lost their life, every nigga that can't live their life the way they want to live it, every nigga that's doing life or something behind.
I have like 5 MP3 players.
Everything. We gonna do it for y'all. We gonna
I could put any of these songs on like all of them if I wanted to.
Gangsta Razor.
Maybe it's not an issue of MP3 player, but rather the how do I get? I'm still never like super sure how I want to like navigate underground at this level. How I kind of used to do it was I would literally so I wouldn't have to like use up all my iron. I would just like make like an underground water tunnel and then put a boat and traverse like under the world. And that would be my way of like navigating across the world. Like I would literally that was like before a bunch of the updates kind of like I don't know what I want to say. That was before like the updates really like emphasized like water and caves. So it was much more easier to like navigate on top of the fact that like there was none of this deep slate stuff. Like there was no like negative like Y layer or any of that. Honestly, like Minecraft is like it's really kind of weird to call this like an old game. But it really is an old game. It's like it's going to turn probably 15 years old like this 2026, which is also crazy to think about. And like that was when it like originally got released. I am the outrage machine. And here can't believe I still managed to find diamonds. And all I'm doing is like not trying to like strip mine. I'm just trying to make this strip mine a little wider to make it easier for me to navigate. Usually kind of like my goal in Minecraft when it comes to like mining underground is to honestly just make a boat. Make it so that you can make a boat and traverse underground. Make it as easy for you to achieve as much as humanly possible.
Gangsta grills, you bastard. Cannon. Circle of success. I learned that from the best. Respect that. We CF. I'm right back. Dramatic, nigga. Shit. Mama's oldest, dad's brightest, but
I can't pick up no more, can I? Zombie College. Sorry that I said that, Christopher. Zombie College. I didn't mean to do that. I make a public apology within like no means time. Holy fucking shit. Lily. What do I wanna replace this with? I don't think it matters. I'm going back up with what I got. The idea is find what you can and then go back up with them. Crazy we find this much. We could make a minecart track if we wanted to. Okay, let's take a look. What do you want to do to succeed? There it is. Like, what happened to that? Do you think Minecraft will just go on like a conquest to replace every game ever made? Is that the legacy of Minecraft? I can only sleep at night. Let's resolve that real quick. Let us resolve that. Oh, can I? I think I need to. What do I got? And it's the new format. No, no, get out of there. Oh my goodness, I almost fell off. I almost just drowned to death. Gangsta breezy.
Relationships with a few pop stars. Wasn't serious, I was aiming for the pop shots. Not a young nigga living like a rock star. Only live 5-star, 1 bed, 5-4. I'm a D4, but y'all know that. So when you see me, you ask me where the dope at. You wanna see me? Hey, you gon' need some more cash. You can't even hold a conversation with your broke ass. You ain't got more money than me. Think about it. Gangsta Grizzly. Let's just just say someone gave me a check and took the ink about it. Now all I can do is go to the bank about it. Hey, after you back it up, then stop. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's, hey mama, pop that pussy, then shake that ass, and then drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's, you gotta wobble de wobble, and then drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's, shit. This here is not the remix, just little old me singing my shit. I got a sense of humor, but ain't shit funny. I see him get mad, but I just get money. My AK a bit running, so you should either sniff or get hit from it. You get hit running. Hey, did I did something? If I did, let me know. I could get a lot of bitches, but my bitch could give me more. Different hoes got them walking on their tippy toes, talking with their pussy hoes. Conversation ruling nation. Here we go, I'm in Ball Harbor, like give me those. Little man, I ball hard on my cause larger. I'm going farther than y'all could ever pardon. Sharpen my toothbrush, rush the fucking warden. Shit, I'm part of a mob daddy, and dying behind the sign is part of my job, mama. I'm hard as a rock, I'ma fuck me a thick bitch. Throw a CD at her, she dropped it. Dismiss, you got me. After you back it up, then stop. Drop it like it. Drop it like it. Hey, mama, pop that pussy, then shake that ass, and then drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's, you gotta wobble de wobble, and then drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's, hey, nah, this here is not the remix, just little old me singing my shit. So baby, I called her, fought her daughter, bought her a cell phone. I call her every morning. I got my first check, I went and bought a V.
I can still
Bought
access.
everybody with my second, call me Mr. D. Hey Molly, twist the weed, Lauren, hold a pistol please. Promethazine got me leaning like 6 degrees. I look Japanese, my bitch blackanese. You see the guns I got, you know the cops ain't packing these. They call me Weezy baby, please say the baby, baby. 92782, I'm a 80s baby. Y'all know the Birdman, I know the 80s baby. So if you trippin', I'ma take it back to 80 baby. You call me crazy, but I call it crazy baby. I'm from the dirty, we could dance, Patrick Swayze baby. I rock a red flag, representing uptown, only on the right side, fucking with them bloods now. After you back it up, then stop. Drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. You gotta pop that pussy, mama, shake that ass, and then drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot, you gotta wobble de wobble, and then drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's. When I heard this song, I got a little upset, but then I thought to myself, what haven't I done yet? Fuck. Young money motherfucker, young man in the building, hot spitter in the building. We got a little cool ride with us this time, nigga. Yeah. Hey man, nah, I ain't a hater, don't get me wrong. I made it a hotline, you made it a hot zone.
Might be.
Smith Spitter, man. Gangsta Grills, Mac man,
There's still some things I have to figure out.
money, that's my top commitment. Y'all niggas just talking, y'all politicians. But let me get slick real quick, like quick, without the patch on my eye. Take a patch out the sky, cause I'm fly. I say that a lot, and I'ma keep on. $1,000 jeans on, nigga, keep going. Keep walking, peace home. They won't find me at my beach home. I'm out your reach, I got a speech for 'em.
Cannon.
Fuck them and whoever know 'em. One, I'm stepping in Roberta's with a nasty ass burger. She feeling my gangsta, I ain't even had the gang number. That came natural, sorta like magical. How I disappear when I dip in the bathroom. But I be back soon, fucking with them raccoons. Like Jackie Gleason on his honeymoon. What up, you? Yeah, yeah. Hot spitter in the building. Yeah, young money in the arena. You catch me with two bad bitches between them. Yeah, know what I'm talking about. Hard to call what it is. In the pot I pissed in. Y'all niggas just talking, y'all politicians. With the wind against my back, I defend any attack by any man I'm in fact. And it's like that. My impact so hard, if I die, I probably bounce right back. I walk
Just
around
don't.
with a mic.
We have the red bed.
Cheese don't like rats.
What I wanted to do
I've been around a few goldfish. I'm still a shark out the
was go up
ocean.
that
I'm
tower
really
and
fucked
move
up
it.
the 06, 4, set low like I'm 46, left arm so stiff. Y'all don't know shit about this stunting business. I'm about to teach that to all of my
Look up
bitches,
here,
but
yeah,
back to the
that'll be.
business. Get a motherfucker so much coke, they probably have problems with their kidneys.
Walk out of the floor,
Young money
and I'm up and about.
go way
I'm
back.
officially awake.
Like an old man, hell around.
I'm officially awake, y'all.
There's haters out there, but I'm optimistic. Y'all
1,
niggas just talking,
2,
y'all politicians.
3,
I'm
4,
walking
5,
what I'm talking, and
6,
I'm playing what I'm saying, and I'm stepping what I'm repping. I'm about
5,
what I'm
6.
The loudest
Bow,
mouth of
bow.
the South Bar.
Bow,
From the dead to
bow,
dead.
bow.
Can't get me out
bow, 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 bow. I made a mistake. Oh well. I don't know about you people, but I'm a fan of cloudy spring weather. Like, not like as flowers are starting to bloom on trees. Are you fucking kidding me? I did not want that. You fucking betrayed me. You fuck. You're not supposed to be in here. You die. That be your punishment. Oh, man. It's every seat I went through. They will survive. I'm still not super sure like how I want to navigate the world or where I'm going. I guess I still have to find out. Still have to find an Etherman and like get an Ender Pearl, an Eye Vendor, and everything. I still have to navigate the Nether and figure out how to do that. You can just one-shot a sheep by jumping. We got any more food? We got baked potatoes still. We got gravel, we can pull this off. We'll do this one first and then move on. I'm liking the gist of doing basic stuff.
You know what would be one of the most genocidal instances in human history that I was just thinking about? If Donald Trump passed a law officially declaring that the sky was blue, that the sky is indeed blue, and if that was like the last law he passed before he left office, do you know how many people, like millions of lives, would just be suppressed casually if he passed a law like that into office? Like, not from his actions, from like the actions of like people that hate him, like governments that would hate Trump.
Choppers with an old school bitch. She got her own door knockers, but she knock on your door for that raw partner. Holly grown Wayne, that boy monster. Jack for a Mazda, come back in a Mazda. Body like why he? Cause I be moving through the city like I be trying to be monogamous, but I got bitches on my dick like I'm the shit, cause I'm the shit. So I only promise this to my little girl, I would give you the world, and to my unborn, I'm trying to reason with your mom. So if I'm not with her when you get here, it's already clear.
So I got no wood to collect, and what next? This is the next tower that I initiated.
Mama can't remember shit but last Saturday. What a tragedy. Flowers for the family. Powder in my knapsack. Running through the project. Trying to get a stack back.
There's many towers that I have just not started. Just fresh starts. Yeah, this one I was like more focused on. I'll do this. I'll just start right here. Do you like dialects defining the world? I don't. But you better like them sooner or later, because it will define everything in your life one of these days. And I do mean everything. I hate to be that guy, but that's just the world, man. I'm thinking I should continue with one of these towers, so I could be like, so I can ascend upwards. To go in my inventory and out of it constantly. I have no idea why I thought this was a good idea. Why did I think this was a good setup of an underground spot? This really was when I was like more primitive with my mining. Damn. A lot of these like locations are kind of like, they stand out way more than I would ever. They're like way more stand out in terms of how they're set up than I would ever set up one of these ever again. I'm like thinking I should just move this chest. I'm gonna get this out of the way. I want to make this room much larger.
I'm in the zone. I'm in the zone, everybody. I'm in the flippin' zone. Guys, I'm in the zone.
I was already outraged at all the things that people are now getting outraged at. I don't like the word outrage. I just hear the word outrage. And it always has like a tinge of like, these people are being like exploited. Fucking idiots. You're outraged. What a fucking moron. What a dumbass. This dumbass is outraged. Look at this look at this dumbass. He's outraged. Look at that creature. Look at that fucking subhuman. Look at that lizard brain wandering around, stumbling around. Like a disgusting wretch in need of euthanization. Oh. We're going to set up our new chest. However, we're going to set it up over here. There we go. Now we'll just move it to stack atop. We'll do one more. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Put this away. What do we got? This is like, honestly, I was kind of like in needing of like a place to settle in terms of somewhere near oak trees. That's also nearby base. So we could always like ascend upwards and just keep adding more wood. I think I also just wanted to know how to like mine super deeply in these like new updates as well, so I could like prepare myself for the nether much better.
She jumped on stage and served me on stage. I'm way more fine.
The nigga Mac Main ain't even. Y'all, I know they got on that Holly Grove shit though.
Yeah, so you know, Mac Main called me on some Holly Grove shit, not scared of me. He was like, "Come down, holla at your boy." So I come down. He got her in the bed with just pumps on, the apple bottom shirt, and drawers on. Mind you, she's a stallion. She got to weigh like 250 pounds, all fineness. You know what I mean? So look, she laying in the bed just playing, looking. I come in the room.
Yay, more iron. We found more fossil to utilize.
La Brea. La Brea. La Brea. Find the fossil. La Brea. I declare La Brea. When I declare my victory. My victory.
I come back out. This man here smoking a god, hitting the
Victorious.
slow stroking, fast stroking. I'm like, look at this
Fuctorious.
nigga a fool out there.
Conquertorious.
He just playing around.
I'm conquertorious.
He ducking.
Bros.
Y'all ain't see that pin and pull, you hear me? He ducking. Homie ducking front.
Damn, as soon as I put my leg up, I was in that. Throw that ass back. I bust. She ran behind me after I bust. I sat down in the bathroom. Bang. I don't never get hard after I bust. I can't do that shit. Some shit I just can't do. But she done it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. There, we're at the layer. We're at the layer we want. Okay. Yo, let's do. We'll set base here. We'll situate in this little area to mark the fact that we've reached deep slate level. But this is sort of our final cobblestone layer. I wonder if this channel would just be useful for like demonstrating like effective ways of like mining in Minecraft. Just because that's kind of what I'm doing in Minecraft and like trying to figure out as it stands. Even though what I should be figuring out is how to navigate through the Nether. Another thing I'm also trying to figure out. It really depends. I'm like wondering. It factors into a lot of things as well, like what you should bring, like obsidian, deep slate cobblestone, a bunch of tools, food, flint and steel in case a gas blows up your nether portal. There's a lot of stuff you should bring to the nether, generally speaking. It's like it's literally like you're entering like hell, essentially. Like you need to be on your best behavior. Can't be spitting in the wrong direction. You might have to wear gold armor as well. If you find piglins, you're definitely gonna have to wear like gold armor. Or some form of it. I don't know if you have to be fully stacked with it. Or if you just need one like pair of boots. No idea where this is going. Wherever this is going is wherever the world kind of defined it. I would rather mine out like this area. What? Every time I mine, I'm like, really? We're already out of like stone pickaxes and I gotta make more? We can 100% afford to make more chests. Where do go? I want to praise. I want to praise Demona. You don't want to do that. Why? The root has demon in it. Demon? Demona? Oh no! Demonus. What's the difference? They're just two separate genders. Demon. I wonder what the etymology of demo is. Hope it has nothing to do with demons. You're listening to Dedication, motherfucker. Yeah, I can tell. I'm listening to Dedication. Keep hearing Gangsta Breezy. This is actually a good quarry for these types of rocks as well. It's perfect. This is definitely going to be like a mine where I'm just like getting a bunch of cobblestone out of it.
Serafina, my girl, so then I baby her, waving her at you crazy. Fugazis, I'm too brazy. 3 brazies deep, we got 380s and P80, 9s, M10s, M1s, and 12 gauges.
What do I do? 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 What do I do?
Tuck your chain, son, they'll take it. I hit her with one of them still faces, like, I'll be damn, mama, they know who I am, mama. I'm still your little boy, but to them I'm the man, mama. Fuck with your boy, man. Hollywood the hood, nigga. Throw it in your face till you get it up.
It's Young Money Entertainment. A new label. The affiliates, nigga. We bring it to you first. DJ Drama.
Build upwards. Make it. Yep. This is also an interesting way to make this. Although it kind of overlaps with the stair, so it's not really perfect or ideal. We got to get off. The boat has been struck by a bird. You can make a bed. Let's make a bed, shall we? So we can go to it. But it's only night. What I have situated where I am. What? How day we talking? Not even like high noon technically. Yeah, perfect for just storing stuff away. I definitely have a heavy bias for just like, anytime I chop off a big tree and deforest a whole forest, just to go on top of it rather than under it, because it's significantly easier to navigate to just do that. And you'll see it floating in the air anyways. You'll recognize it. You'll see it. Don't fret. Don't worry. It's all good. Body, 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 yo, yo, yo. Bada, 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 bada. Oh yeah. What is the rules of YouTubes? What is the rule? How do I entertain? What is the right way to do it? What is the wrong way to do it? Come on, there's got to be a informed way on entertainment, guys. Come on, I need consent. I need your consent, guys. I need your consent for me to be given the okay to make jokes. Come on, come on. I need your consent, guys. Give me your consent. I'm wondering if we should just go back to the farm and feed the animals. I mean, head back. Back over here. So that we are on the right track. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, like, navigation across this ravine. Definitely, this is one of those games where it's like super big in that concept. Oh. Where? I gotta get another axe. Come on. Why do I? Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Why'd you flip and do that? Yeah, I'm thinking just go back for now. We go up.
Bring it back. Yeah. These gangsta girls, you bastards. Gangsta Brazil. Yeah. Hospital.
Do this. Walk around. Find any of the fully grown wheats. Get a hoe. And just expand it out a little better. I don't know if I'm doing this correctly. I don't know if I'm doing this correctly, motherfucker. No. Do you want to make baby? You make a baby. You don't talk to me ever again. Yay, oh, what are you doing? You wanna leave? Get out of here. When that sheep grows old, I'm fucking swiping it. I'm whacking it. You're getting whacked.
This is a dedication. Gangsta Grills. Rest in peace.
curious to go to bed.
So I miss my dogs, man. You know, I was just venting, man. You know, since I know tension come out them like vents, I vent and show no relent. Money well spent, man. Man, wait till y'all log on to YoungMoney.ent. Y'all see that footage or that what that show was? What city that was? That was what city that was? That was Tampa when the girls on stage. Yeah, that was Tampa, man.
I think I'm gonna stop right here. So, to anyone that bothered to stop by, thank you for watching. But I'm gonna head out now, and I will see you next time. It's been 2 hours, so hope to see you again.